broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show. Editorial. LTL have an editorial on, guess what? On the slowest internet connection in the world. You guessed it, Kuwait. Now, here I am last night at 10 o'clock or 10:15 p.m. Kuwait time, which was 2:15 Eastern time, on the verge of breaking the late breaking news of how the U.S. journalist was being pardoned through Clinton, former President Bill Clinton talk of going up there to North Korea and had plans, and they was able to be pardoned and released through talking to the president up there, Kim Jong-un. What happened? Had it uploaded, and somehow, some way, it didn't get through, and it still go on, and it was slow. I had the high speed, paid a hefty price of it. In America, it was close to $100 a month to have the high speed and to not get it because it was still slow and it was awful. Very, very awful. It's been like that for years, ever since 2005, years. Kuwait, you had two servers that reportedly, from my technical manager, he said they had two servers. And today, you still had the same two servers. You got so many people here in Kuwait and can still not get a rightful connection going through internet wise, and it still mess up. You can blame it on the dust storm, you can blame it on other things. I blame it on carelessness and responsibility. The responsibility belongs to you, Kuwait. You have money to build a better technology and to do it. You don't have the people, you're not going to do it because you're busy, and here's the truth, because you came out of Saudi and to have developed your own country only to have it ruined by greed. To have greed, you had oil and everything, you still got it, but you want to drill over the Iraq border line. That was years ago. You think it was a mistake? It is not. It was greed. And now, since everything was misfire, Hussein came with his little cronies and kind of whipped up your country. Guys, Kuwaiti men ran for their life, did not want to take on responsibility, and Saudi asked for the United States to come and save them. We did, and what happened? You come back, you want to be boss again, but you cannot handle the internet. You have technology, you have money, and why don't you get schools for technology? You don't want to do that because you're very, 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 very spoiled. Am I right or am I wrong? This is one of your sayings, Kuwaitis. Am I right or am I wrong? You can build a better technology, but you do not, because you chose not to. And when there's problems, guess who you hire? 90% of Kuwait is of the foreign nationals. That means out of India, Bangladesh, Nepal. Well, Nepal is dealing with security, so do Bangladesh a little bit. Really, is India and maybe somebody else from another country. But you just scream at them and say, get to work, go and get it, do it now. And they do, and it mess up again and again and again and again and again. Either you're using splicing of synthetic cable or copper. Wherever it is still mess up over and over and over again. Why don't you start investing in satellite dishes or satellite? Just send the satellites up. Hey, you shoot it up in the air and let it go there and let it rotate around the earth, and with that you have clearer and better internet service. You have Watanier, you have Zane, and of course now you have Viva. Those three alone. And talk about competition for what? For last? The service got to be better. I am very, 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 very upset because the Me and Larry reality video show need to be reached out all over the world, and it should not be taking a backseat to countries of Africa and even a third world country. Kuwait, you are not a third world country. You're in the Middle East. You make things happen to where Iraq and Afghanistan and Pakistan, where it deals, of course, with military, of course, but you need to get better technology. Hey, get to schools. Get people to be trained. Don't be spoiled. Don't be living off of your parents' money. Don't be driving around, clowning around. Get your education together, get it together, because not only Americans are complaining, is, guess who? The Kuwaitis residents are complaining as well. They don't like to see their the service that they receive, Watanier, Zane, and Viva, go down. They complain too. They end up spending money still, because they got the money from, you know what, from their families, which family, but Americans, because we got taxes. Of course, we cannot. So, in conclusion, build better technology. Do it today. Think about it. Am I right or am I wrong? You are a rich country, but you do not want to use your technology or internet. Quit being spoiled. Grow up. Saudi is looking at you. Matter of fact, they looking down at you, even though Saudi is in a down region and you up there. But they still look down at you, Sam. When would they ever learn? Liberation is coming up next year. They want to see how you progress. And this is LTL sounding off.